What's going on, you guys? Nova Rays here. Sorry, wait, I gotta start over. What's up, y'all? Nova Rays here. We're back with another YouTube video. Sorry, I had to redo the first one because I feel like I stole Michael Green's intro into a YouTube video vlog. So I want to redo that and start over. Anyway, what's up, guys? Back with another video. Today I wanted to discuss video games. That's right, video games. Now, in general, alright, you know what? F it. I ain't gonna make it about video games, okay? Alright, the truth is, I started playing a new game and it has nothing to do with videos or electronics whatsoever. I think I'm officially becoming a nerd. Alright, so there's this game, right? I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it. Pretty sure. But yeah, this is what I started playing. And it's kind of cool because I got this box as a gift from one of my local card shops. And it's called It's Your Move. Shout out to It's Your Move. Chris, thank you very much. You are a lovely human being. But yeah, no, I started playing Magic the Gathering. It's a really cool game. I'm new to it. I'm just a novice. I mean, like, in the game, supposed to be like a planeswalker or whatever. But in general, I'm very new, and all the cards are pretty dope. I have this box, and it's full of goodies. I actually bought this like not too long ago, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm new to this game, still trying to get used to like how this game works. I mean, if you guys know anything about Magic the Gathering, leave a comment at the bottom of the video. But this game is epic. Let's see what's inside this box. All right, so unboxing. No, I was kidding. Alright, man. This is the box right here. It's kind of crazy. Got some kind of cool cards in here. Alright, let's see what we got in here. So, this is the whole entire deck right here. Well, stack of cards. It's not organized or anything like that because I heard you had to like organize the colors. But I want to share with you guys my favorite card so far. Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Gotta find it. Okay, so I believe in this game you have a couple of different types of cards you can use. You have creatures, like, let's see, you have creatures. Ooh. You have creatures like, hold on, I'm trying to find a creature. Okay, like this card right here. It's kind of, man, hold on. Okay, got it. So, creatures. So you have your creatures, like this one, which is pretty epic. And then you use the creatures, but in order to use the creatures, you have to use what they call land. And this is a land card right here. This is a half and half, actually. And there's different colors. There's red, green, blue, and black. Also, there's white. Black, white, red, green, and blue. So 5 colors total. And you get to use these different lands to activate cards like creatures or like spells and artifacts and whatnot. And then basically you use these cards to your advantage to get your opponent's health down to 0. Now, it's kind of interesting because I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was actually a dope game. So, I mean, I still got the cards. You know, and But I was like, bruh, like, cause I started playing chess, and I was like, chess is dope. Like, once you learn how the pieces work, it's dope. But knowing me, like, I'm a guy who's hecka into like fantasy, fable, and folklore, mythology. And lo and behold, like it's not like I just started buying these cards. It's more so like the story is I used to live in the lower bottoms of Oakland, lower bobs, and then I'm just walking down the street, and all of a sudden there's like a stack, not even a stack, it was just a pile of magic cards on the street. I'm like, I can't just leave these. I can't just leave these cards right here. So what I end up doing is I end up picking them up, and lo and behold, that's how I started my journey as a planeswalker. You know, in the game, you play this role as this fictional character. I mean, if you want to, you can make up a name. I can go by Nova. That's what I choose. Anyway, so you can make up a name, and then you become this entity in the game where you oversee this battlefield, and you're what they call a planeswalker. Now, a planeswalker is a powerful character because you also have planeswalker on a card, and usually they look something like this. This is a planeswalker. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera is scrappy. But anyway, that's a planeswalker. This one's name is Ajani, Inspiring Leader, and he's kind of like this like tiger lion creature dude. But apparently in this game, when you play these cards, they're actually extra special because they cannot die like creatures can. So if your opponent places like some type of like spell sorcery card and it says target creature, this particular planeswalker card does not count as a creature. It counts as an actual entity like yourself in the game. But just like you can be attacked, if a card says attack your opponent, your planeswalker can also be attacked if they have the right cards. That's actually what makes this game so interesting, is the idea of you have to actually read and know what you're reading, because that's all it is at the end of the day. Everything that you need to know about this game is already on the card, and you just do what the card says to. Excuse me. But when you do that, it makes it a little bit more interesting, because this game is all about deck building, and it's literally like Pokemon. Like, people search far and wide to find the right cards to build the perfect deck. That's why I respect professionals who actually play this game. I actually had a co-worker who told me himself that this man makes a living playing nothing but Magic. And honestly, speaking of which, that's what actually this card game actually inspired a story that I'm trying to develop right now for Star Realm. It's called, I'm titling it Sorcery of the Fellowship, but I might switch it because it's too close to Magic the Gathering. Well, not really, because they use the and I said of, but anyway. But this game is actually interesting because like I said, like there was a moment where, I was just playing so much like Call of Duty and whatnot on my Xbox, and with the whole Xbox versus PlayStation war thing, I got kind of pissed off. So I was like, you know what, F it. I just threw my Xbox away. After throwing my Xbox away, I was like, alright, well, maybe it's time to do something different, because like, who wants to just sit there and just look at their TV all day and like all you do is click, 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 click. So after finding those cards on the street, I want to know more about it, because I used to have these magazines. I got pissed at those too. I used to have these magazines called Game Now. Before Game Informer, there was Game Now, and before Game Now, there was Expert Gamer. And if you don't believe me, I'll leave 2 links for you guys below so you can check out what I'm talking about. But they used to advertise Magic the Gathering, you know, in like 97, 98, 99, because I think this game came out around like the 80s, I want to say. And I told myself as a kid, like, what is this? Like, it just got like a bunch of like kids standing around playing this card game, you know. But after like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh came out, you know, as an adult, seeing this card game, it just make me kind of curious. Like, oh, okay, well, let me see what this game is all about. And it actually reminds me of chess because it's a strategy game, and you have to strategize. You even have to strategize when you're building your deck. I was actually considering building a deck on YouTube. I can either do it live or I could just record it. I don't even know yet, but I'm still working up the kinks. But it's actually cool because like once you like I had my first duel before and I was surprised. And then like once I actually started to figure out, you know, the functions of how the game worked, you really get into it. Like you become that planeswalker. You do feel like this powerful sorcerer who actually casts these spells, because at the end of the day, when you read these words and you actually follow the directions on what this thing is telling you to do, you feel some type of power. But at the end of the day, as a gamer, I feel like this game kind of satisfied me and what I'm looking for in the game, because I'm always like trying to like find ways to strategize and better understand the concept. You can do that for sure in a video game, because basically, man, I had a debate actually with an old coworker of mine, and then I was trying to explain to him, like, although console games are not PC, they still count as computers because they run on computer chips, which is why they call them computer entertainment systems, aka PlayStation. Anyway, but you know, you got the configurations that you can do on your systems for like a console, whatever, and then you can switch the settings to how you want. And it's the same thing that applies into deck building for Magic the Gathering. You know, you get to like customize and configure however you want. Like if you prefer to play with red, then you can kind of like toy around with how red make you feel. If you prefer to play with white, you can toy around with that and see if that's something that you want, because I believe each color has like certain abilities that allow you to do certain things. Like red is super destructive, black is super dark and deals with the dead. But what's really cool about these cards is when you really get into it, and especially as an artist, like the element, hold on, you really get into the storytelling. It's crazy. Like, man, like, and that's actually how I construct my decks. Like, I construct it to where I can actually tell a story with it. And that's kind of the reason why I started getting more into it, is because it kind of inspires me. Like, sometimes I get artist block and I don't know what to do. But when I'm deck building and I'm actually dueling my friends and everything, I'm not going to play Magic Arena, just so you guys know. But when I'm actually creating these decks, I actually feel myself telling a story, and there's a storytelling process, because I always start off with, I mean, I don't play Commander yet. I heard of Commander. I'm still trying to figure out how Commander works, but I'll start off with a Planeswalker, and I'm like, oh, I like this guy. I like this lion guy. Okay, like what kind of story? Because this is my general or commander. Yo, commander is your general. I'm like, okay. Like, this is the most powerful card I have in my deck. This is my Exodia. Okay, so what type of story can I build around that? And if I feel really bold, I can combine colors. Like, either I can say I want a blue with the white, or white with the red, whatever. But that's when I start to feel myself actually tell that sincere story with Magic the Gathering. And that's kind of what inspired the story that I want to write as for Star Realm, you know, because I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh already did it, but like this is like Harry Potter. This is a wizard's chess. But anyway, if you have a great imagination, Magic the Gathering, I recommend it. It's a great game, and I feel like for whoever is into like fantasy, folklore, and fairy tales, like this would be the perfect game for you. Now, I didn't make this video just to talk about Magic the Gathering. I just want to share like a new discovery I had, and I mean it's kind of sad because like I'm trying to put more time into playing Magic the Gathering, like make it an actual hobby of mine. Because what I like to do is like I like to help out at the card shops too. So there's that. But being an overall gamer dude is dope, and like because there's so much history behind it and there's so much to tell about it, like. And then also too, that's another thing I wanted to share is like I was thinking about Cairo, my Fox character. I was thinking about Cairo, and one thing I realized about Cairo is like at first I wanted him to just be an ordinary cartoon like Mickey Mouse. I'm like, okay, cool. Like Cairo is a cartoon character. That's what he do. He's a cartoon character. He lives in his land. He goes on adventures. Not only does he go on adventures, he also is trained in the arts of self-defense, which is awesome. My whole thing is after working at a virtual reality arcade and my experience in VR, I realized, you know, because for some time I've been trying to figure out what the next level of entertainment be, and after working in the VR arcade for 9 months, that's when it clicked. I'm like, yo. And you can go back to my previous video. That's kind of why I like, well, even on my Instagram too. But I was like, yo, this is it. Virtual reality. I can do something with this. You know, like I have the capacity to pioneer this right now. What if I created a virtual realm, and in that virtual realm existed a fox that knew me, that could recognize me, and was as smart as Siri and Alexa combined together. Copyright Star Realm 26. So there it is. I have this idea where I want to virtualize Cairo as an actual virtual character who actually wants to engage with you and go on adventures with you and actually knows who you are and can say your name, whatever you prefer your name to be. And it's a genuine game. It's a genuine idea, and it's a genuine idea that I want to push and campaign for. And that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing Star Realm so hard, is because it's more than just me making content and being a content creator and creating cartoons. At first it was just about me creating cartoons and animated features and movies and cinema and blah blah blah. But like I said, after, you know, I want to do something that nobody has done yet or actually like succeeded in yet. And you know, being a storyteller, I realized in the virtual reality there's not enough storytelling happening in that realm. So I said to myself, if I can apply the art of storytelling through the elements of Star Realm with Cairo, I feel like I would be onto something in virtual space. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of what cartooning is. It's like exalting and manifesting your imagination in this virtual space. Traditionally, that virtual space has always been paper. Now that we're getting to the age, well, we are in the age where we adapt all of our ideas of imagination into computer generation CGI type figures. You know, video games is that next step. So what if Cairo didn't start off? Well, he starts off as a drawing. He's already a drawing. He always had he has little quotes here and there, but to hear him speak and to see him in front of you in virtual space, that's beyond, like, I can't even, words can't describe. And it kind of gets me because like this is something that Walt himself wasn't even thinking about. Like he was thinking about it, but he did it on the physical plane. basically what I want to do with Cairo is I want to do the same thing but on the virtual plane. Copyright Star Realm 26. So other than that, I just thought it was cool because if I can take the gaming concept and virtualize it into like a virtual adventure Disneyland type of thing, not even that, Lord of the Rings / Kingdom Hearts type of thing. Imagine Kingdom Hearts but in VR. That's Star Realm in virtual reality. So starting in virtual space and then convert that into full physical manifestation. If it goes that far. But you know, that's just one of the many ideas that I have. But all that aside, yes, I am a gamer. I love gaming. I like playing trading card games as much as I love playing video games. Anybody know what this is? If you can guess what this is, put it in the comment section. I'm not going to reveal it, but if you guess what this is at what is that, 21 minutes into the video, yeah, if you know what this is, go ahead and drop a comment. And I don't know, I'm just saying stuff. But anyway, guys, at the end of the day, I just want to share my love video games with my shit. Yeah, I want to share my love of gaming with you guys because I know I'm not the only gamer in the world that feels the way I feel about it, and it is an escape. And sometimes as human beings, like, our minds do need that escape. Literally, I've been sitting here during this whole coronavirus quarantine thing, sitting here damn near losing my mind because I have game systems, but I'm not yet ready to play them because of my situation. Like, I have no work, not doing anything, and I'm looking for other work. And I filed for like unemployment and stuff like that. But my mindset is just so focused on like creating content all the time, and it's like it hurts because sometimes I'll just pause. I'm like, bro, now's the time to just go hard. You know, like, I already got merch and everything. And I already have like stories lined up. All I gotta do is write the outline and then get to work on creating illustrations for it. And then I have different like the animation project. Since animation is such a long process, like, I just do it simply, little bit at a time. If I had a team, then we can make like 7-minute shorts. But yeah, man, I'm just taking it slow. But I'm gonna keep making these vlogs because, like, I just want to share with you guys like my actual life. Like, so, like, there's no just, oh, I'm just sucked up in the fantasy world. Like, no, man, like, it's based off of real stuff. Me skateboarding, me playing games, because, like, at the end of the day, we share that heart. There's a bond, you know. Like, I have a bunch of gaming friends, I have a bunch of skate friends, I have a bunch of friends who do art, you know, whether it be like visual, dancing, or music, rapping, playing an instrument. You know, like, we are all in this together one way or another. And I mean, I might even have some people like share their story on here and whatnot. But the whole process behind this video is I want to share with you guys to let you know that gaming is part of this process, and that is one direction that Star Rails move on. That's just one direction, one out of maybe like 5 or a trillion, who knows. But that's kind of why I keep making these videos, these vlogs. I might even make another one today because there's so much to talk about. Like, I also want to like share my new skateboard with you guys. My friend actually let me have his. Shout out to Zay. Appreciate it. You know, that whole world, man. It's not just you, oh, this is what I love because blah blah blah. Like, this is stuff that I didn't think I'd be doing, you know, as a little kid. Like, I always wonder about my future. I didn't think I'd be making YouTube videos. I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna, you know. But here I am, vlogging it out with you guys. And you guys are awesome. For those who subscribe, thank you. For those who are contributing and supporting the channel, I appreciate it, guys. Thumbs up to you. You're legends and brilliant. So I think that's it for this video now. I don't have anything else I want to talk about just yet. But leave a comment, like, subscribe, ding that bell for more notifications on Star Realm. And honestly, my dream for Star Realm is to just see it grow organically. Like, I mean, I know it's like stationary. I hate stationary vlogs. Like when people just sit in the room for more than 30 minutes and just talk about blah 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 blah. I hate that, man. Like I'm like, dude, go outside or something. Let me see you outside. Like, can you go like a car ride and vlog? Like, are you going to Disneyland or whatever? Oh man, you know what? Maybe in my next video I'll talk about Disney, not just Disney in like Disneyland or anything like that. Just like my true heart for Disney. I have to share that. I feel like I need to share that. Let me know in the comments. Alright, you guys. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and comment. Subscribe. And this is Nova Ray saying peace out.